You want to take this with you?
No, just trash. It's fine.
I'm going to crush it. Crushing it.
It's dead.
That felt good.
That's enough. That's enough metal for a smart car.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm Steven from Steven Bush Beer Reviews.
What's up, guys? Back on another episode of Making It Grain. Steven's still here. I like how I'm like flexing, but I'm really holding the mic up to you. He brought over an even more Coco Jesus. See, it's not spelled cacao, so you might be right.
Well, that's coconut.
Oh, I thought it was more chocolate.
I got
even more coconut Jesus, and I kind of like this can. It's a really cool can.
Yeah.
I thought I shut that. Did that turn off?
Well, since it started, it'll go for a little bit, then shut off.
Let's go with it.
Okay.
So, Imperial Stout with maple syrup and coconut added.
Oh yeah.
Yum. 12% alcohol.
Yeah.
So it's an even more Jesus with coconut and maple syrup added. Evil Twin, Jeppe, makes this beer. Jeppe. I think it's Jeppe. He got back to me, but he never told me how to pronounce it, but I think it's Jeppe. Or Jeppe? Jeppe. Let's get into it. Thanks for bringing this, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
So, whoa.
Got really quiet.
I'm just going to pour half. It's so dark coming out.
Yeah, it's a lot darker.
Golly, it's even darker than the Coco Jesus, or the Coco Jesus, the one we just had. Look how dark that is, and one of the darkest heads I've ever seen. Smelling metallic right off the bat.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not getting a lot, man. We might have to come back to how it smells when it warms up a little bit, and we've gotten rid of some of this head.
Yeah, it's...
I'm getting nothing.
I got it fresh out the fridge yesterday, and it was a lot different smelling than this.
Oh, now I'm getting some coconut. If I really get my face in it, like this, Steven. Yeah, getting coconut now. Not smelling too much chocolate. Booze. Yeah. Well, let's try it.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Coconut and booze. Whoa.
I told you.
It's a little bit more savory than sweet, too. Whoa, the booze just like... So I was feeling a little bit buzzed after that Christmas Jones, but after one sip of this, it's like, I'm drunk.
At least
who knows what's going to happen.
If you take a breathalyzer, you're kind of messed up.
Carbonation is medium high.
Kind of like Almond Joy, but minus... Actually, it's more of a Mounds. It doesn't have that nuttiness.
It's like an Almond Joy or a Mounds. Is Mounds made with
Mounds doesn't have the nut. Yeah, it's coconut and chocolate.
Okay, so it's like a Mounds bar, but made with like some kind of savory meat instead of the chocolate. Okay, so imagine a little slab of steak. Mm-hmm. You got it?
Yep.
Then there's some chocolate spread over it.
Or some shavings.
No, like melted chocolate.
Like a Nutella?
No, let's go shavings because it's not super strong. Yeah, okay. Good call. So a slab of steak, little like 1 ounce slab. Maybe half an ounce.
Okay.
Shaved chocolate on it. A little bit of coconut shaved little, what are those called?
Coconut shavings.
Okay. And then...
flakes. They're called coconut flakes.
Coconut flakes, yeah. And then... But the meat has been like sitting in some, I don't know, some rye whiskey.
Exactly, I was thinking.
And then you take a bite of it. That's what I'm getting. But probably not as much as the steak. I'm just trying to get to it's not as sweet. It's a little bit more savory. I mean, what do you think?
Since it's warmed up, I had it when it was actually fresh out the fridge. And since it's warmed up, I'm getting more chocolate, a little less coconut, like a roasty coffee bean. It's like you took some ground coffee grinds and mixed it with a little bit of chocolate.
You know what coconut does for me in a lot of stouts? I kind of want a coconut, like a lighter coconut, like a coconut Pilsner. Or a coconut goza.
Yeah.
But anyways, coconut really dries out a stout for me. Takes away the sweetness. Makes it that savory. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever had coconut milk or coconut water or whatever? It's like, it's not very sweet. It's like savory. Coconut should be considered as a protein meat. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I wonder if you can do a coconut lime gose. Or even just a sour. Is it
Saturday.
goza or gose?
You're the first person that I've ever heard call it gose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people call it goze and goza is the two that I've heard. But I've heard professionals say each, but I've heard more goza.
Okay, wonder if that would work. It might work pretty well since, you know, they're more of a lighter kind of a beer.
Should I try it? Maybe in secondary or primary fermentation?
So you haven't actually added anything to it yet? It's just...
I haven't even brewed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it'd be interesting. I mean, would it be done by the time summer's still in?
Goza, it's probably going to be late August. I'm thinking watermelon.
Or watermelon peach, watermelon white grape, watermelon kiwi. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with watermelon.
Anyways, we need to be talking about this beer. I think I got... So I like it. It's very reminiscent of the regular Even More Jesus.
But are you getting maple?
I'm getting even more coconut.
Yeah, I'm just getting coconut and a little bit of chocolate and coffee. I'm not getting... That maple is kind of not there for me.
I'm getting no maple.
Yeah.
And when I think of maple, I think of thicker. And then I'm thinking of sweeter.
Actually, I think the Even More Jesus base is sweeter than this.
I think you're right, yeah. You keep getting this one drip on your mustache.
That's what.
Every time you take a sip, it's in the same exact spot.
That's why if you see my videos, I go...
I used to have a beard. That's the end of that.
I've seen your pictures on Facebook. Yeah, I'm not liking this honestly as much as I am everything around with orange. Even More Jesus. And actually, this is more expensive, I believe. This is like $1 or $2 more than Even More Jesus.
For a 4-pack?
Yes.
I agree with you.
But for the
price,
I
like the More Jesus.
For the price, I think I would stick with 1050 or, like he said earlier, Polar Eclipse. I mean, you cannot beat anything under, you know, $12 to $10 range than the Polar Eclipse or 1050.
But thanks for bringing it over. It's always nice. I do like coconut and stouts. Don't get me wrong. Like the whiskey coconut by Elk Valley was really good. It's good, but it's no Even More Jesus. Sans the cocoa and you're set. Yeah. I would like to know how this is with a little bit of age on it, but coconut fruits and yeah.
I'm just getting like a chocolate coconut coffee, a little bit of bitterness. Booziness is up there. If you're new to stouts, you're going to hate this unless you're like a whiskey fan or something that doesn't.
Or an alcoholic. No, we're good. Yep. So good stuff. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. We're Making It Grain. Check out his videos, and we'll see you next time.
They're terrible. Don't look at them.
Terribly awesome.